I'm Kerry Fink with Helping Seniors Update. Today is Wednesday, and it is the 7th of October. And hello, Barbara McIntyre. How are you
Well,
today?
hello there, Kerry. I'm great. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Barb McIntyre is a longtime friend of Helping Seniors with reverse mortgage funding. And it's so good to see you. And you know, Barb, it's exciting because we're just 4 days away from the Helping Seniors Car Raffle. It happens this Saturday.
When I win my car.
That's right. You got to be in it to win it. And so you can get your Helping Seniors Car Raffle tickets at helpingseniors.carraffle.com, helpingseniors.carraffle.com. You can also call Kim Bernard, our education specialist, at 321-473-7770, 321-473-7770. You could go by any of the Boniface Hires car dealerships, or you could talk. You have some tickets, right? If somebody asks you, you can get them connected.
Absolutely. I have a few left. So
let's give your phone number right from the top.
321-259-7880. And I'll actually put on a mask and deliver those tickets to your home.
Yeah, we were just having this conversation about where we are in the COVID travels, which seemed to start quite a while back in March.
Yeah.
And they told us 30 days to stop the spread. And we were talking about this, that I guess the governor had optimistically relaxed restrictions, that everybody kind of use good precautions and get back to normal. But we have still the decision that the American Muscle Car Museum is not open to the public on this Saturday when we do the drawing, again, out of an abundance of safety cautions. I mean, they're fighting coronavirus in the White House right now. So our job number one at Helping Seniors is keeping seniors safe. So the event on Saturday is not open to the public. But on the other hand, we will be broadcasting live throughout the day on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, so you won't miss a thing. You're going to be able to see some of Mark Pylock's just amazing muscle car collection out there. You're going to see these beautiful cars, because we're actually going to start the day, Barb, out at the car dealerships. We're going to pick up at 9:30 Saturday morning from Boniface Hires, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram out there on Merritt Island, AJ store out there. We're going to take a look at that beautiful Dodge Challenger one more time. I don't know if you got a chance to see the Dodge versus Chevy Challenge, but they had so much fun driving those cars around, and it's just infectious, because it makes you go, I want to drive one of those cars. So that's one of the cars. That's it. A 2020 Dodge Challenger could be in your driveway as early as Saturday night, actually. And then we're going to go right down the road from there. We're going to be at Boniface Hire Chevrolet at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, and we're going to check out that Chevrolet Camaro one more time. 12 noon, you'll find us at Boniface Hires Kia. We're going to really examine that Kia Sportage, which, by the way, is funny. Jennifer Helen, of all the muscle cars and everything, she's kind of been pulling for that Kia Sportage, because she goes, I can see my surfboard on top, I can put the stuff I need in the back, and it's a great work car. And so there's a lot of plus to the Kia Sportage as well, one of the great choices. And then finally, at 1 o'clock, we're going to be over at Boniface Hires Mazda and check out that really fun Mazda Miata convertible. And then we're going to use that as an opportunity to get all the cars over to the American Muscle Car Museum. We're going to be there from 2 p.m. on, broadcasting live. Again, not open to the public for COVID precautions, but we're going to broadcast live right down till 6 p.m. So the last ticket sold is 5:30 p.m. Saturday. So you have to be in it by 5:30 p.m. Saturday. And at 6 p.m., Mark and Tatiana are going to come out. She will pull the winning ticket, Mark's wife, and then Mark will read it out. And then we will try to get the winner on the phone, again, since it's not open to the public, and see if we can get some live and on the spot kind of reaction. So much fun with all of that. Yeah. But here's the best part, though, Barb. Even though we can't gather publicly at the American Muscle Car Museum on the 10th, the nice thing is Mark says, I really want to help Joe and help the seniors. And so he said, so what I'm going to do is, he said, I'm actually going to pull out the calendar and find actually several dates, maybe 3 dates that I will honor and invite Helping Seniors ticket holders to come down as my guest. I'll even buy the pizza and soda, and they can have all afternoon, explore the cars, and really relax and enjoy a great time out at the museum. So we're going to hopefully maybe even have those dates to announce by Saturday. We'll see if we can get all that put together. But again, job one, let's keep seniors safe. Boy, we would be going completely against our motto and everything that we do if we don't look after seniors' health first. So that is actually the pivot point that I wanted to ask you about, Barb. How are things going? I keep seeing that the house industry is red hot here. How does that affect what's going on with reverse mortgages and what you do for folks?
Right. The values of homes continue to rise, and the people selling the homes, there's not a whole lot on the market, which is what drives values up as well. And so reverse mortgages is it's the best time ever with high values and still very low interest rates to take a look at that product. So people that are staying at home and wanting to put their equity to get to their equity in their hand, whether they feel they need to use it or not, are making my phone ring. So I'm doing a lot of education right now, talking to borrowers that say, I've heard some things about it, I'd like to know more. I crunch the numbers based on their age and the home value, and then they decide if it has any place in their financial plan. So it's a good time to look at it.
That's what I was asking you. I said, as we see home values rising because the real estate market is hot, just to me as an outsider looking in, seems like this would be the wise time to investigate all this.
Absolutely, because the benefit to anyone is the value of the home, current value of the home, current age of the borrower, and the interest rate. And it's almost a perfect storm. They've all kind of come together. Values are high, the rates are very low, and most, you 62 or older people just take a look at it, and they are surprised to find how affordable it can be depending on their selection of product. And so, yes, like I said, a lot of people, and knowledge is power. I always say that. And it never costs anybody anything to find out the facts. So like I said, I always entertain any call and make sure that the person inquiring gets all the proper education.
And I've heard you and Joe talk about this on a number of the radio shows over the years and the TV shows. And by the way, viewer, if you're not familiar, we archive everything. So you can go to helpingseniorsofbrevard.org, helpingseniorsofbrevard.org. You can go to our YouTube channel, Helping Seniors of Brevard, or our Facebook page, which is also Helping Seniors of Brevard. And you can find all of these TV programs, radio programs. Just put in reverse mortgage and a whole bunch of the material that we've done together, TV shows, radio shows, updates. You've done a lot of articles in the newsletter. There's all kinds of information that will help you there. But one of the things that I've heard you guys talk about, Barb, is the fact that it really makes sense to go ahead as young as possible to take a look at the reverse mortgage and lock that in, because there's something, I don't know how to call it. I call it an appreciation factor. That's probably not correct, but there's something that you say it gives you more borrowing power by starting early.
The line of credit feature of a FHA insured HECM, home equity conversion mortgage, which is really the name of a reverse mortgage, has this feature that the line of credit continues to increase over the years you live in your home, gives you more borrowing power, and it's guaranteed and can't be canceled, reduced, or called due. So at 62, when you're eligible, if you put that line of credit in place, you'll be amazed to see that 10 years later, when you may need long-term or any kind of health care assistance, or when you're 80 and you need it, you have amassed quite a bit of borrowing power out of your home. And of course, the benefit too is that when you do borrow it, you aren't really required to make a monthly payment and a principal and interest payment. So it allows seniors living on fixed incomes to be able to access funds without having to take on a debt that will further reduce their budget. So that's why it is such a great strategic tool in a long-term financial plan. And so we're seeing more and more people wrap their head around that great concept.
Yeah, I remember thinking to myself as you were talking about it, in fact, the last radio show that we did together, we had a third guest, Tracy Graff with Avid Home Care Services. And then you guys had a really good discussion, because what a lot of people don't always think about is that home health care oftentimes is private pay. In other words, you get
Right.
certain benefits through your Medicare for a certain limited amount of time as you recover from maybe a surgery or something that goes on with a hospital stay. But in terms of ongoing care, typically that's something you will have to figure out how you're going to manage on your own finances. And if the goal is to stay safely at home, then you need some resources that are going to let you be able to afford to do that safely. Because as you guys were talking about, oftentimes the cost of making your home safe to stay at home and getting
Right.
just a little bit of help, maybe on a graduated scale, more as you need it later on, is way, way, way more cost effective oftentimes than, looking into assisted living or something like that. And then there's a great number of people who say, listen, I prefer to be in my house. And so it was really a fascinating conversation you two had.
Right. It was really timely too, because now with COVID and people really wanting to be at home and stay safe, they're really starting to think. And something else we talked a lot about was planning, looking into the future. What do we think as seniors? What do we think we want to do in the future? And so if you really do envision yourself being home and wanting to stay at home versus going to assisted living, then you can start to make plans. And so once again, that line of credit growing over many years is a really good start to that plan.
No,
So,
oh no, I absolutely think so. And so if somebody, and as I keep saying, it's like you're so generous and giving with your time. You field all the calls. Somebody sees Tom Selleck on TV and they call you because they want to figure out how it really works in Brevard County. But you're always so generous, and you say, "Look, I'm happy to sit down with somebody. I got to look at their specifics to know, what's the
right.
best possible option." But how do people get? There's no charge for that, right?
Oh, heavens, no, no. And I love to talk about this product because I truly believe it is a great tool. And they can reach me very easily anytime by calling 321-259-7880. That's 321-259-7880. Or they can actually call Kim at
Right.
Helping Seniors of Brevard, and she's will give you my number, or call me and give me yours. So either way.
I think it's great. I think you have to take advantage of that and get the information, so at least you know your options. It's a shame if you're stuck in a corner, and the time to do all these things is, as we keep talking about. Joe always talks about got to make an aging plan, so that really behooves us to get ahead of the curve. Don't do it when we're in the middle of an emergency. Do it when we have a few minutes and it's quiet and you're at home. Give Barb a call and let's
Oh,
see
yeah.
let's see what can happen here. And as I remember
Absolutely.
talking to you, you're getting real good with Zoom, meeting by Zoom, if that helps somebody, or you're also willing to put on all the gear and make sure that you have a safe socially distanced face to face.
Absolutely, whatever is the preference of the person, the senior.
Yes.
So either way, so
Yeah. So let's give the number one more time. And
it's 321-259-7880. Call anytime.
yeah, thank you, Barb. And listen, as we're getting ready for the Helping Seniors Car Raffle, like I said, 4 days left, so you got to get your tickets.
Ooh.
HelpingSeniorsCarRaffle.com. People so often just they don't remember, or they just assume that somehow an organization like Helping Seniors gets all this government funding or things like that, and
Mm-mm.
nothing could be farther from the truth. The
That's
reason
right.
Helping Seniors works is because of the tireless energy of Joe Steckler and the
Mm-hmm.
people that work together, the businesses that support Helping Seniors, the individuals who buy those car raffle tickets. I heard one person say, "Listen, maybe just a $25 donation, but that goes a long way towards
Mm-hmm.
keeping that senior information helpline going." That's helped over 3,400 people in Brevard County to date. And even probably while we're talking, Kim is on the phone helping another senior resolve
Mm-hmm.
something. We get calls about everything, as you know, Barb.
Absolutely. And this is our annual big fundraiser. So the importance of getting involved, and your odds of being the lucky one whose ticket is pulled is far better than winning the lottery.
We
And it
talked about
is
it.
so not a big investment, but it's a big investment to Helping Seniors of Brevard.
It is.
That, every dime is really important to Helping Seniors of Brevard.
And
So
like I like to say, everybody who gets a ticket is as a winner anyway, because
That's right.
you could not get a better value for your money by being able to
Right.
come back out when Mark opens up the museum and spend an afternoon there
Yeah.
for less than it cost you to go see a movie. If you could go see a movie, you're going to be able to have this great afternoon at the museum, and that even includes your soda and pizza and just a nice
Yeah.
time out
It's going to
there.
be a great afternoon to be able to go out and look at all those cars. So, yeah, whether you win or not, to be able to use those same tickets to go spend the afternoon is just a huge plus. So,
Yeah, no, it's
buy
good.
your tickets, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, great pitch. And thank you, Barb, always for all that you do
Thank
for
you.
helping Joe and the entire Helping Seniors team. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your enthusiasm for all things seniors in Brevard County
Well,
and always looking
absolutely.
after them. So it's good. All right.
Great.
Well, we will see you back on Friday. And let me tell you what's happening Friday. We have saved kind of the best for the last. On Friday, we have a Helping Seniors special update that is going to take us behind the scenes at the American Muscle Car Museum. Now, you may have at some point, maybe you were there last year when we had the grand drawing or the year before. You may have actually been in the museum. It actually doesn't matter because, as you know, Mark is always buying cars. He's adding. He's up to, I think, 338 cars, if I remember the number correctly. And every one of those cars, there's not an oil spot any place. I mean, they are so meticulously maintained. It's just unbelievable. But even if you have been there before and seen that, I bet you haven't seen the shop. And this is where all that automotive magic happens. And we get to go behind the scenes and have a look at
Mm.
that. Ed is going to take us there on Friday. So you definitely want to be here for Friday's edition of Helping Seniors Update. So with that to look forward to, we hope you have a great week. Thanks again, Barb.
Thank you, Kerry. Take care. See you this weekend.